your face. If I never will remain, and I love you, my love you, baby. Hey y'all, how y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? I don't got nothing to complain about today. Today was a good day. Y'all, this what I can tell y'all right off the bat, and I know I usually do this towards the end, but I've been looking at stuff all day, and I just ain't like I already ain't got a whole bunch of stuff already out in the garden growing, and everything looking so nice and pretty. But I am just like, I don't know. I'm so excited to like start growing other stuff. Like I was watching videos today and stuff of like people growing their potatoes and all of that stuff like that, which the news is already getting out there, y'all. Y'all already know what all happened in California and all of that good stuff right there. Um, you don't got to be a no person with a green thumb to start trying to grow stuff your own self. Cause I can assure you some shortages are gonna come up. And it's gonna be some things gonna be missing out the store that y'all don't have no clue of. But don't say Miss Shauna ain't tell you that, to try to grow your own stuff. But all the stuff that I got going out there, like I cannot wait until like it's time to do potatoes, um, and all of that there kind of stuff. I cannot wait. I can't wait to get to do all of that. I mean, everything out there in the garden I got going. I can't wait to put my sunflowers in and all of that good stuff. But I always try to say like the garden stuff for the end, because I just don't want everybody to think when they come in here that this channel is only about gardening. This channel is about my life, and usually when we come in, um, we talk about whatever my chat want to talk about. Sunflower, what's up? What you think about the Hollywood fires? I think it's somewhere of a split between a little bit of evil and God getting tired of all this stuff that's going on. That's what I kind of think. Think they're trying to burn I think uh let me see. Let me see. Chamo. I hope I'm saying your name right. No disrespect whatsoever. I try to get it right. I think that too. I think it's a little bit of that too. Cause what is the chances of all of this stuff that been happening with the Diddy thing? Now we've been talking about this for like the past week or so over here, and we hit on it almost every night. What are the chances of all of this stuff that's going on over there? And welcome in, Chamo. I never seen you before, and I kind of remember all of my people that come in. See, Sunflower ain't been in here a whole long length of time, but I know when they come through, I know people who been through here visiting before. But welcome in, welcome in. Um, I just think it ain't no coincidence that all of this stuff going on with Diddy, and then all of these celebrity houses burning up, and there's people that's that's kind of like you don't heard them mention that they up under there. And then I said on here the other night that I think it was last night that I said it, that I heard Diddy. I seen one of his jailhouse phone calls where he was talking to his son on the phone, and he was telling his son to get rid of the pizza boxes. Um, why is somebody that's in prison or in jail? We'll say he in jail. Why is somebody in jail worried about somebody throwing away pizza boxes? And he been locked up now for what, almost 6 months, and you worried about a pizza box? No. And y'all know that that pizza box thing came out when, well, the first I ain't saying it necessarily came out that right. It's code language. Cause remember, I do remember when it was this whole thing going on when LeBron got that school that he set up, wherever he set it up at, and it was a whole pizza gate situation going on with that. So when I heard him say something about the pizzas, my mind instantly went back to that situation when the whole pizza thing came up. So okay, exactly. My mind went right back to that place. Um, of now they playing a game, because I just know ain't nobody thinking about no dang on pizza box. Sitting up in the jailhouse and you facing all of the stuff that you facing. And we talked about that too. We talked about that person too last night, and kind of thinking that he probably don't make it out of this situation. He probably end up just like that person right there, because he got so much stuff going on. He know too much stuff. He got too many, and stuff that's done on computers or whatever. Um, it don't necessarily go nowhere. It's somewhere out there lingering around, and watch they still going it's still gonna keep on popping out everywhere. So um must be connected with, he might be. They might have been chilling together, back seeing everybody connected. All of them connected. And then also too, in California, they got this thing where they wanted to build like a smart city, and they had projected it to be done in within the next 3 years. Another coincidence. And also too, with all of these fires burning, they got California got a lot of mountains and all of that stuff like that, right? And houses and stuff built up on the side. All this grass and stuff that's been burnt out there. What you think finna happen now with all of the grass and the trees and everything being burnt out and all of that stuff? There's nothing to hold that stuff in place. So it's some more stuff that's gonna come behind already what's happening. If I had family living in California, I'd be like, the movie, get out. That's what I would be saying right now to my family. Tell them to get out, cause I don't see nothing good that's about to happen in California at all. And I feel like the whole thing is set up anyway. Just the more and more you keep looking at it, how many years you done turned on your TV and you haven't seen that there is no fires in California. How many years have you did it? There's not one year that's went by, I think in the past 15 years that I can think back, that I ain't went by and I ain't seen that California ain't on fire somewhere. And then they gave up $17 million of they that should have went to their fire department. Come on now, that makes no sense. If anywhere you should have gave, you shouldn't have let, you could have gave money away from any other part, any of the funds you got going on there besides the fires. Crazy. Yeah, those two right there. Hmm. But you can't talk about them two folks right there. That's like the world's favorite folks right there. They that sister right there got everybody wrapped around her fingers. I swear on everything. I ain't never liked her. And I don't know why. She got a couple of good songs and stuff that I like, but I've never liked her. I'm gonna tell you what happened one time that made me feel some type of way about her. And I can't remember what song it was that she came out with. But when they first had came out, like they was dressed and stuff like that. Back in the times when you really ain't have to pay too much close attention to what was coming on TV. So this broke out around the town. Well, one day my kids was on the porch watching TV, and when we came, my husband came around the TV around the corner, and my son which I think he might have been like 10 or 11 years old at the time. I had never seen this sister in that position before, but she had on something that kind of looked like maybe like a kind of like a leotard, but it was cut like high cut, like showing everything. My son was in front of the TV with his finger on the TV, and everywhere her little hot pocket went, his finger was going everywhere her hot pocket went on the phone on the TV. So my husband walked around the corner and said, "Boy, what you doing?" And then when I realized, I say, "This girl, she ain't barely got on no clothes on here." So and ever since that right there, it was just like, and not that like it ain't like it's not like a hatred or anything like that. I don't understand that. I don't understand a lot of the things that she do or whatever. And then at the time, my sister was trying to teach me about the Illuminati, but that junk sounded so crazy and off the wall. I was like, and I was going through a whole bunch of other stuff, so I ain't had the time to be learning to be learning all that stuff. But it's some crazy stuff going on there, and I think all of those people, Chomo, that you just named, I think they all got something to do with it. I just do. It's funny that everybody was with him now when he is to blame. Everybody turns on him. Yep. And I heard Jay Z say him and Diddy ain't never been friends. And then everybody started showing all them pictures and everything. How they was at games. They was in different places together, chilling out, hanging. They got they two women hanging together and everything. So I was like, mm. When a lot of celebrities were going to, yeah, all of them was there at the parties. All of them. Yeah, that's true. But it's strange still. Absolutely, it is strange. They are wicked. Hey girl, I am. What happened, Mads? Y'all, Mads is from California. She left there. She ain't there right now. Um, she's not there right now. She left, and her house got burnt up there. Hey girl, I'm so pissed today. I am so sorry to hear that. What happened, Mads? You want to if you plan on telling it somewhere else, then you go ahead and do that or whatever. But you free to tell whatever you tell. Maz was the first night that I came on talking about California. Before I even said anything, she came in the comments and she was like, "Hey, it's Maz from Malibu." I was like, "Wait a minute, California?" And she's like, "Yes, California." I was like, "Oh my god!" So then I've been talking to her ever since then. So I this whole situation is super duper crazy. Like today, the only thing that I looked at about the California situation was I seen where they were showing like a picture of like what it looked like before from overhead and what it looks like now. I mean, just devastating. It is crazy how much is there. We went to go get my daughter a car for her 16th birthday. All right. And the dealership it was saying, "Well, we can't do this in taxes." Why? Why were they saying that? And then yesterday too. I was talking about how I seen like two houses that burnt up side by side each other. It's a lot of strange stuff that's going on there. Y'all have to go look this stuff up y'all own self. I can only tell you the stories about it. And I don't be taking notes and stuff when I go through that. I just basically be going off my memory when I come over here. So I just be saying to y'all, if I tell y'all about it, go and look up the stories for yourself and see what the stories was saying. Um, and I know you can look these things up by just the things that I'm saying to you. I see two houses burned up, and it got hedges that is in between the two houses. Every other tree at the front and the back is burnt up. But you mean to tell me a hedge that's in between two houses ain't gonna burn up? It's still green and pretty, just like it ain't had no flames or no nothing going to it. And it just like some of the I can't, stuff is just weird. It is weird over there. I don't know what's going on. And then I ain't no fire expert either, but I'm just looking at stuff and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Um Keisha Cole's house. Same thing. She is one of them people that got the hedges that's in between, and then it got the trees is real pretty, but then the trees that's right next to it is like disintegrated. It's just like the tree is burnt with no leaves or no nothing on it, but the tree sitting right next to it is still pretty and green and everything. And I was like, this just does not make any sense. Like I don't see how this tree that's right here, and then this tree is like 2 feet away from that, but it ain't. It looked like there's no damage to it at all. I just don't understand. It should have been singed or something. And we were gonna get her a 2025 Mercedes Benz GL, but they're cute, so they had, and we went there, and they didn't have it, so we went to another that said they had it and they didn't, and went to another one. They had it, but they were trying to steal money off of me and was adding on a bunch of rent. You know, I've been recently. I've heard about that too. Is that any car dealership that you go to and it don't got the prices on the cars, those are car lots that they price the buyers. They don't price their cars. Like they look at you and they see, oh, they got this amount of money right here, so this is what we gonna charge them. So any place, hey Trical, how you doing tonight? Any place that you go to that don't have no prices on the windshield or the little thing hanging in the window, don't do it. I don't have friends that's right here in Orlando where I'm at too, that done went to the car lot, and then the one printed on the window, and I guess the salesman forgot that on the inside of the car there's a tag hanging. He came out and he said the car was such and such price, but the key, he didn't have the keys out there to the car with him. When he went and opened the car, when he went and opened the car up, it had the price hanging there. He had done already told what the price was, totally different price and everything. And then when they asked him about the price, then he was like he was stuck. He didn't know what to say. So when you go to places like that, um, yeah, make sure that they got, if you selling it, it's up on the window or whatever. You go and walking through them places and they ain't got no price tags and stuff on there, then run for the hills. I'm doing good, Trical. I'm doing good. I'm excited about and I don't be trying to complain about the cold over here, but it's cooler. You know, we in Florida, we be trying not to it don't really be too cool over here, but the only reason I be wanting the cool to go, cause I'm excited about growing stuff, and I just been watching videos after videos after videos. And then earlier today, I was looking at my I grew some sweet peas last season, and I go out there and I'm looking at my plants, and I ain't never seen purple on my sweet peas before, so I'm like confused. I'm like, what is this? But you know, that's my fault because too I be growing stuff and I don't be labeling the stuff. I just be like, oh, this sweet peas. Don't worry about it. I'll be putting it in envelopes and stuff to last to the next year. It's not the shell of it is not purple. It got purple plants on it. It's I put up a short today, Trical. Look at that short so you can see what I'm talking about. It got real pretty purple flowers on it. I mean like a deep purple like this right here. And I'm not sure what they use, but they grow in the pods like the little sweet peas or whatever it is. And so I don't care what they is. I'm gonna shell them up and I'm gonna do them just like they is sweet peas. I can only imagine they still gonna be like, you know, they vegetables that we grew. So so it is what it is. And I told them no, I'm not paying for that extra. And they were like, then you can, oh, you can leave. So I left. We are now gonna get her a car she want really bad, which is a Tesla Cybertruck. Okay then. Um, Did you take down that information and everything, girl? Cause I will be going. I I will go straight to Google and then I would put my testimony right on in there. Put it right on in there. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Told them you tell. They told you you can leave. How disrespectful. Well, at least you know you grew it and it's nothing good or artificially grown. Right. So I don't know. I was just looking at them and I grew them last season and what I usually do is when I grow whatever I grow, I always I try to let everything that I grow go to seed. So I can collect the seeds from them and grow my own next season. So I try not to have to buy no seeds. Period. So sometimes, like if when I'm growing beans, I let some of them go on, stay on there, and I let them turn all the way brown and dry up on the thing. And those are my seeds for the next season. So that's what I did. But I think what I did, I had two different kinds because I grew three kinds of beans last year. Well, four. I grew sweet peas, snow peas, green beans, and black eyed peas. Now, the snow peas and the sweet peas, they look alike, just a little bit of a different color when you grow them. So I don't know which one it is, but anyways, I know my family gonna be eating them like they eat sweet peas. You know, I don't know. I think they sweet. I don't know. I ain't break them open and like tried it and see like the taste it or whatever. But the plants on it, the leaves on it are so pretty. I just never seen that. And even though I grew them last season, I didn't see that purple on them. And maybe because it was the weather was a little bit warmer when I grew them last time. And so, you know, I just gotta see what it see what it is. But I've been watching other videos and stuff, and listen, nobody y'all don't have to listen to me if y'all don't want to. Don't think that what's going on in California ain't gonna affect the rest of us around in this world because you do know California grow a lot of food and stuff over there. So when they got issues over there, them issues gonna trickle right on down the line. So I'm telling y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, it's gonna be some things missing off some shelves and stuff like that. Some things. So get your own stuff. And if you don't know how to grow it, you better ask somebody. That's all I can say is you better ask somebody. It's like me, I begin so anxious about the growing season that I start planting stuff way before time. I remember one time I planted with y'all. I planted like 100 okra seeds, okra plants, and all kinds of stuff. Like I was way ahead of time and everything, and then a lot of them had died out. But that don't bother me because I got thousands upon thousands of okra seeds because I saved okra from the previous seasons before, and I just have a whole bunch of them. But I cannot wait until this cool weather start to go away because honey, I'm ready to get out there. Yes, I am. I'm so ready to like grow. I'm ready to grow some stuff. Really, really ready. And I'm telling you, I don't grow so much stuff from the grocery stores and everything. Y'all, when it start, y'all that's in places where it's snowing at and stuff like that, you better get you some cardboard boxes and get you some soil and a little bit of fertilizer and stuff. Grow your own potatoes because potatoes is gonna be one of those things. I want you to know. Potatoes gonna be one of those things, and everybody use potatoes for everything. And even if you can find them in your stores, this is what's gonna happen. Even if you can find it, French fries going up higher, which means when you go to these restaurants and stuff, the price of French fries is going up because there's gonna be a slack in potatoes. So be looking for your French fries to go up higher if you can find them. Be looking for your potatoes to go up higher. Any mashed potatoes and all of that stuff. Just look for that stuff to go up a little bit higher. But I'm telling you, it's not a lot of work to grow potatoes. I have videos on here where I planted potatoes from the beginning to the end. Might be on different videos and everything, but I'm telling you, ain't if you ain't never been interested in growing none of your food before, right now is a good time for you to start getting interested in growing your own stuff. Really. Um, and went to Tesla dealer and they said they had no cyber trucks. But that's crazy. There was a cyber truck in front of the store. Mads, listen to this. Why you saying that right there? And you keep running because you done went to all of these different places. Maybe it's just time. It's time to pause and figure out why you getting all the blocks everywhere you go. Might not be a bad thing. It might be a warning as to something. Maybe just not yet. Wait just a little bit. Pray about it, girl. Because that's a lot of blocks. And you know, when you go to car dealers and stuff like that, those people don't be trying to hold on to the cars. They make money when they most of them make money from commission and stuff when they get rid of one of those cards or something like that. But for whatever reason, everything else has been going with the flow for you, and all of a sudden you running into these blocks with this right here. So you might better just hold off and just hold on just a little bit. My dad used to go buy an old almanac when doing his garden. That's what my husband told me one time, that I should get me an almanac, but I don't. He already be saying I don't like to read directions and stuff, and I don't. I can be honest and say I ain't finna. I don't like to read no directions. Let me tell you something. I'm one of them ones that I put something together and then find out later that I don't put it together the wrong way. I don't put it together the wrong way. I got to take it back apart and put it back together the right way. At least I know then what I done did wrong. But honey, I don't got no time. Now my kids and stuff is better than I am with that right there. They'll read the directions so they can put it together right. But me, I could just look at it and I'll be like, oh, this go like this and this go. I'd rather look at the picture and see how to put it together than to read the direction. But and sometimes I will, but they just be putting too much. They have too much stuff going on in different things now. And they were staring up my daughter, and we went to get my phone out the car. She said she overheard one of them saying, "We don't want to sell cars." Oh, is our money a different color? Is our money a different color, or I don't understand it. Well, you know what, Mads? Take your blessed dollars somewhere else where they really like them. But like I said to you, all of these different blocks and stuff, whether they be in nasty or whatever it may be, ask God how come you getting so many blocks when it comes to you getting this done, because I feel like it's there for everything else for you has been, you know, it's been test time, but it's keep ending up in a testimony. So just, think about that one right there. But that's right there is crazy. So you mean to tell me you can give the money to one of them and they can go up there and it spends the same it's the same kind of money, but they can leave the call out with it. Honey, please. Yeah, just their loss. Their loss. Oh wow, man, that's messed up for them to say that. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's a sign, man. It's like, yep, be patient. I mean, everything else is going with the flow with you. And I'll tell you this right here. The things that already happened to you should have you down and out and crying somewhere. Cause that's a lot to go through already. Child, you know the devil got to try to stomp you out anyways, cause you supposed to be somewhere in a corner balled up. Um, as if your whole world is falling apart. That's what he would like you to be doing. But everything that you've been going through so far has been like bam, 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 bam. So don't let this one thing that come along throw you off, because you got already what you already got is has been more than enough for you to stomp on his head a little bit more. So and I cursed him out, and he told his manager, was like, I will fire him immediately, and said he is referring us to the Tesla dealer no far, and we are now getting a that ended in a blessing. Hey, well, look at that. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Where you would have went and you had to pay one price, then you getting a 40% discount because of what he did. It was that was worth getting cussed out, huh? That was, well, he didn't cuss you out, but you know what they tried to say was, you know, yeah. So instead of paying 100K, I'm paying 60K. Okay, all righty then. Another test that turned into a testimony and a Tesla. Okay, man. Yeah, man, you must have done did some real good stuff before or something. You probably done been through a whole bunch of stuff because the way things going for you right now. You supposed to be, girl, you supposed to be down and out. You supposed to be down and out. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Yes, he is. Yeah, I am very, very excited. It's like tomorrow I'm gonna build some stuff, but I ain't quite sure what I'm gonna build yet. Y'all know I got all this free wood and stuff over here. So I'm gonna take this free wood and I'm gonna build me some more garden beds or something tomorrow. And I'm thinking the garden beds that I'm gonna build is gonna be like for my potatoes. Oh, I got potatoes on the brain right now, so I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what all I'm gonna plant. And I'll probably plant a couple of different varieties of them. But I'm gonna. Well, wait a minute. I knew one of them that I wanted to make. I wanted to make a garden bed for my cucumbers, for one. Um, and probably for some zucchini and squash. Cause I ain't gonna put them back in the ground. I planted a bunch of them in the ground last year, and they weren't in the ground that long before the squash vine borers got to them. So, hey, Deval, how have you been? I've been really good. I'm just here, just talking about our little talks and stuff that we've been talking about lately or whatever. But how have you been? I ain't seen you in a couple of days. But I'm gonna make a some garden. I'm gonna start making some garden beds tomorrow. I was like, hope I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm hoping that when I close my eyes tonight, that I'm gonna have a dream about what it is that I really want, and I see it in my dreams. And then I'd be able to get up tomorrow and just be like, okay, I know what I want. I know what I want. That kind of be like that right now. So then I don't got to get out there and be thinking real hard. It's like, how I'm going to put this thing together, what I'm going to do, that type of stuff like that. So I think I got a plan for tomorrow. I think I'm doing good. That's good. Good to see you again. Oh, girl, I forgot to tell you my new house has a dedicated gate area of garden. Okay. That I'm gonna start growing in the summer. Yes, 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 yes. I always get excited about somebody growing. And you know what? Let me tell you, when I first started gardening, I started in the little buckets that they sell in the Dollar Tree with the two handles on it. The little round bucket. Well, out here. Where I stayed before the last property that we sold. When we lived there, I had a big garden that FEMA paid me, I think $3,000 for it after all the trees and stuff fell on it. and that was some years ago. So they would thought highly of my garden, but I had all kind of stuff out there. Um, which I, listen, I'm jumping all over the place. What y'all gonna see this year though is I'm finna have. I've been saying that I want me a field of sunflowers, and by gosh, I am going to have that field of sunflowers this year. I won't be like I'm running through the fields of color purple. I ain't playing nothing but. Oh, I can. Oh, I can just see it right now. I want all like I want different colors of sunflowers, but I mainly the yellow ones is just fine for me. But I love the ones that have all of the colors in it and everything. So, but Mads, like, I'm so excited. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you done grow before or you had a, you had a garden before, but I'm telling you with everything. If you got a question, girl, put it up under one of the comments or something like that. I'll make you a whole video and show you what to do. I'll be just that excited. I will make a video of showing you how to do it and everything. Oh, I was back there looking at my strawberries today, and the blooms are just popping up everywhere. And for every bloom that comes on there, there's a strawberry that go with it. And I don't have my strawberries now for I think about 4 years, and I started them from strawberries in the grocery store. Um, so I'm so excited for you. Yes, I am. Oh, and I gotta do my loofah again, and I'm gonna do cucumber. I'm gonna do watermelon and cantaloupe. I don't like. I hate watermelon. I hate cantaloupe too. But this year I'm planning on connecting with the farmers market. So that gonna be something else different for me to do. Usually I like deal with the people that's in my neighborhood and stuff like that right there. But I'm trying to like extend myself, broaden my horizons, stretch it out a little bit more. And plus on top of that, I'm looking at my mango trees here in my yard, and I know I'm gonna have a good 3,000 or more mangoes here in the yard this year. But yes, I would be very excited to I'm gonna grow tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, zucchini, squash, watermelon, blueberries. Come through, yes, yeah. Let me tell you something. You can get you some strawberries. You can get you buy some strawberries from the grocery store, and you can get your seeds right from there. Not only because if you buy strawberry seeds from the store, you don't get to eat the strawberries, but you're gonna pay almost about the same price. So get you some strawberries that you're gonna eat and just peel like two of them. Peel the seeds for two of them, and you can create you some seeds your own self and start them your own self, versus you going to the store and buying you those little. I mean, the seeds is so tiny and it's so ridiculous. But you can get the same thing from the grocery store. You get what I'm saying. Same thing with you a watermelon. You find one of them people, you right up there in Georgia, girl, where it be on and popping. That's where the watermelon and stuff be at up there. I know about them watermelon season because my neighbor used to do the watermelon season, used to go to Georgia and pick them, and he come back with this big old like semi truck like thing full of watermelon. Girl, get you a watermelon from off the side of the road and get the seeds from out of there and replant them. That way you get to eat it and you get the seeds from out of it. So hmm when I was buying the house, I was like, Shauna would be proud. Oh, listen. I'll be telling people you don't even have to have you don't have to have no big old huge garden. If you live in an apartment and you got a sidewalk where you got to walk out of your apartment, line your sidewalk with some flower pots. You can plant stuff in flower pots and all of that kind of stuff. It don't have to be nothing big and extravagant, to grow you some stuff. You got a lot of people have back porches and everything. There's different kinds of things that you can do, different ways. They got like grow bags and all of that kind of stuff like that. It don't have to be nothing that's way off the wall or no nothing. Do your own thing, your own way. Hey, Shakira, Do your own thing your own way, but at least you know you ain't got to depend on everything that come from the grocery store and all of that good stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is with one of my strawberries that's about to, well, the strawberry is already on there right now. Um I'm doing good, Shakira. How about yourself? What's been going on? One of the strawberries, one of my first strawberries that come off, I think I'm gonna peel one of those. I'm gonna show y'all me um harvesting one of them. If my if my kids don't beat me to it, because once my kids see that there's strawberries growing on them, honey, they be out there every single morning picking them. Oh, I got me some strawberries out the garden, mom. I'm gonna eat them for breakfast. My one daughter, she'll go out there and pick them all, and there ain't nobody else gonna get no chance to do them. But I will harvest one. I will show you what I mean to like peel it off, and you just lay the part that you peel off on a paper towel and let the paper towel suck all the moisture out of it. When the paper towel sucks all the moisture out of it, the seeds will just flake off into the. You just want to flake them off on top of the soil, and then cover like the little. And you just doing this in a little bowl. Cover the bowl with Saran wrap, and you just you sit it out in the sun and just let it keep sitting there. And it's like watching paint dry on the wall. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's like paint drying on the wall. You keep watching it and you keep watching it. Me myself, I say check on it probably like once or twice a week. Just walk past it and see if you see anything green. If you start seeing green, you poke a hole wherever you see the green at, so some air circulation can start getting through there or whatever. And the next thing you know, you'll have boom, 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 strawberry plants popping out everywhere. Then you just got to keep up with them, keep them with not with nitrogen and everything, and they just keep on growing. I don't know. I done killed a couple of mine, and then they came back out and all of that good stuff. But they are amazing. I love it. And mine just keep on. And I don't even know what the brand of mine is. I think they call Everbearing, because mine never die out or no nothing. They just every year they just keep adding more and more onto them. I let them, when I walked away from them, nobody was taking care of them or whatever. Like some of them died out, but it was enough still left. And now I'm getting my I'm getting my supply back up. You know what I'm saying? Um, Uh, I see you later tonight. I'll be back, girl, if I can. All right, man. Thank you for coming through. Always, always blessings to you. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Elizabeth. Ever seen that Matt Damon movie, The Martians? The Matt Damon Martians. He was an astronaut left behind on Mars and survived for months by growing potatoes using his own poo for fertilizer. Good movie. I gotta go and check. Let me write that down, girl. Let me write that down. You said The Martian? You say that to anybody, because it's people who live off the grid, and that's exactly what they do. They use their own poo to and turn it into fertilizer. But you say that to people and they swear to God that it's something wrong with it or whatever. But honey child, they don't know a lot of these people growing stuff on top of the ground or whatever. And there used to be all kinds of potholes in the ground. Cause back in the days, ain't nobody have no flushing toilet like that. It was a hole that was down in the ground, and it was whatever came out was dropped in the hole or whatever. Not to get too explicit or whatever, but that's what it was. But anyways, let me tell you something. Back at where we our old property used to have and where we at now, we all have septic tanks. We don't have the sewage underground and all of that stuff. It's just not out in this area, and it wasn't in the area that I was in, what I was in before. But as much as we used to eat tomatoes and stuff, when we go out there and it be clean up time, uh it ain't strange to see a tomato plant growing in the in the septic tank. It was not strange. Every single time, got tomato plants growing everywhere. My neighbors and I are thinking about starting a community garden. Of course, I don't know nothing about garden. Shakira, you ain't got to know. I'm telling you. You can learn as you go along. If you got the will to want to do it, all it gonna take is you to put a seed into the ground and you watch it come up. As each step you go through, there's an excitement that comes along with that seed. You put it into the ground and then it starts to come up as a plant. And baby, wait till it get a fruit or something on it. That's another level. There is levels of excitement. And guess what? There is so many places that you can go and ask questions and everything. And I sure would. If you ask me a question, honey, I'll make you a video. I'll make you a video on, and I'm not a professional. I can't tell you all that enough. I'm not no professional. A lot of things I don't know what I'm doing. But that's one thing is when I don't know something that's going on in my garden, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. That's how I started. Like in the beginning, I'll just go and I ain't even know nothing about Google. My kids told me about Google. Just Google it, mom. Go on there and Google it, and then why is my plant doing this and why is my plant doing that? And then it'll tell you a whole story about what you need to be doing. If that's what you gotta do, then go along with that. But don't make it be no heavy thing, Shakir. It'll come along with the territory as you go along, one thing, and then you'll get real excited and start planning a whole bunch of stuff, and then you'll be over your head, but then you'll bring it back down. That's me right there. When stuff don't come up when I think of that, I hurry up and plant something else there because I be ready to see it grow. And then the next thing you know, you got three, four things growing in the same spot. So but yeah, girl, go ahead. Don't let nothing stop you. Go ahead and grow. Hey, girl face. I have some for soap for a little scrub, strawberry seeds. Oh, you put the strawberry seeds in the soap for like a scrub? I never thought of that. Tenfold, Mats. You already know. Yeah, I see you. um, that's how the Amish do it. They use their own poo for fertilizer. Yeah, though. Yeah, them Amish people don't play out here. See, sometimes I feel like I live in an area like the Amish people or whatever. Um, because out here, all we the people out here still ride horses and stuff everywhere. I love that. I love that about being out here. If I don't think it's a day that goes by that we don't have horses coming through. What's up, Mario? How are you today? Wow, girl face. I need to get me some soap from you. I need me some soap. Some soap. I need to set up me a PO box. I've been saying that for the longest, and I have not done it yet. I just keep on saying that. I'll leave around a lot. I live around a lot of older people, and they have tomato plants and all kinds of stuff right outside the front door. And out in the country, I still got outhouses, wells, and pumps and pump water. That's what we got out here too. That's what we got here. To be honest with you, people that be connected like to the city water and all of that. I'm gonna do that, girl face. Let me make a note of that because I be saying that I'm gonna do stuff, and if I don't write it down, then I won't go and do that. But I do need to go and set up me a PO box because I've been saying it. And I went and got I went and priced it and everything, got the picture and all of that, and I never did it, but never set it up. So I know the prices and stuff like that. But yeah, I gotta get to that. But I love that about out here. Like I can be out there and I can be looking at my beans and stuff like that. And right while I'm in the beans or whatever, like the horses come riding through. I mean, it literally got the horse and buggy um or they come through as a parade or whatever. One of these days, well, I already showed y'all a few times on here like how much they come through with the horses and everything. My kids want a horse, but I don't see there. It has to be a. It got to be a method to the madness. If we gonna get a horse, what we gonna use the horse for? I really ain't got nothing to do, but I like that we live in an area like that right there. That there we don't have city water and none of that stuff. We have everybody out here has um pumps and wells out here. That's what we have. If you want something different done to your water, you have to get a water system or whatever that cleans your water, which we have, and all of that stuff here. But that's how it go. Listen, Shakira, one time I had told my husband that's what we should do, and he was like, "Hell no, hell no, we ain't doing that." But I'm like, I even told him one time because you know the same way they use poo, you can use your urine for nitrogen. You have to dilute it though. There's directions out here to do that. And my husband was like, you better use that chicken poop. That's how. And I don't know, and I didn't look it up, but the whole time that I've been gardening, I don't use other fertilizers. I use my chicken poop for everything. And for whatever reason, remember I told y'all my garden was stunted. It was not growing anywhere. I don't know if it was too cold for my plants to absorb the nutrients from it. And plus on top of it, I wasn't doing it like I usually do it, like put it in water and let it soak and then turn into a liquid or whatever like that. I wasn't doing that. So maybe that's what the difference was or whatever. And so I had been going through so many changes and stuff like that. That I wasn't thinking that, girl, this ain't how you've been doing it like this right here. And so I don't know if that's why it wasn't working. But anyways, I know I needed to do something because my garden was a manifestation of my life. And I needed it to get up and get moving. So my spirit told me to go to the store and get me some fertilizer. And when I went to the store and got me some fertilizer, then my stuff started growing and then stuff started moving in my life too. So right now at this time, I made the right decision. And eventually I'm gonna go back to because actually today we got some chicken poo from out of the chicken pen today, and I put it in water. So the next time it's time for me to fertilize, we will be going back to chicken poo, even though I still got fertilizer that I had bought from the store. I'm going back to my chicken poo because I usually don't be spending no money on no store and stuff like that. um okay, I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that PO box. I'm crying. I definitely know about the pea, the chicken poo, cow. Go. And let me tell you something. One year, I grew the best red potatoes. I made a short out of that. Man, I had so many red potatoes, and they're my favorite potatoes to grow. I be trying to get in three growths throughout the season because you know the summer the heat is a long time here. So I try to get in three, planting them like I plant some when the spring first come in, and then 2 months after that, after those grow, because you know they done in three red potatoes are done in 3 months. I'm this year I'm gonna do the yellow ones too. I'm gonna do the yellow potatoes too, girl face. I love the yellow ones. Let me tell you, I'll be bouncing all over the place because I get so excited when I talk about it. But one night, my friend loved me to cook fried chicken wings when I come over to her house, and I always do it because they love them. But when we went over there, they was like, we should do some French fries, and she was like, okay, let me go get some French fries. I say, never mind. I say I'll pick them up when I'm on my way over to your house. But when I went over there, I had red potatoes. And she was like, what you bought red potatoes for? I say, we finna eat French fries. I say, then you say you want French fries and you want wings too? She was like, yeah, I've never had French fries with red potatoes. I said, well, you about to eat some today. And she from Jamaica. So I cut the potatoes up and everything, and then usually when we be over there, like the kids bring their friends and stuff over there, so everybody come over and eat. We just be around, everybody sit around and we just eat. Um, so I start dumping them French fries up there, child. They thought they was having. She's like, oh my god, it's such like a creamy texture. It's almost like buttery, like or whatever. I say, mm-hmm. She say, honey, child, from now on, I'm gonna have to be making my French fries with these kind of potatoes. She was like, what about the yellow ones? Do you ever? I say, I use them too. I say, I rather use a yellow or a red potato to make French fries with, other than the. I like the Idaho potatoes too, but I grow the red and the yellow potatoes all the time. Now, me when I peel like Idaho potatoes to make like potato salad or something like that, my husband love to go out and dig a trench somewhere and he love to dump the peelings. Y'all do know the peelings that y'all get off of y'all potatoes, the yeah, your regular Idaho potatoes. You can peel them and just go dig a trench, a little small trench down you know, somewhere in your yard and dump the potato skins in there. And y'all do know them potato skins will create potatoes. My husband taught me that. Okay. So, um, that's another thing. And I know a lot of people be peeling potatoes. So, and y'all do know, I already said it now, some shortages about to come up with them potatoes, or the prices finna shoot through the roof. So if you peel your potatoes, the next time you peel some, you better go out there and dig your little trench and put your potato peelings down in the trench and watch them grow. And that's all I gotta say to you. Get you some Saison by Goya for those wings, salt, pepper, and Saison. Child, we be putting. I say they Jamaican, so we be the seasonings be seasoning. Yeah, but we be using saison anyways on them. Yes, ma'am. We be doing that, but I just can't. I can wait. Let me stop saying I can't wait. I'm very excited. And usually around this time towards the end of January, I start getting real anxious to like just start planting and growing stuff. But this season I kind of got some other things that I can do besides getting anxious. So um there are some things I want to prepare because I don't necessarily want to grow on the in the ground. We have a lot of ground moles and stuff like that. So me, instead of getting anxious about getting stuff into the ground, I can is a good time for me to now prepare, like building my raised garden beds and stuff that I want to do to make all of this stuff happen. um that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also too I got um I think I'm gonna do a half an acre of sunflowers. So I still have to prepare that half acre. I gotta go back and till it all up. Then go back through it. Um, put the seeds down and all of that good stuff. So I got quite a bit of work to do. I got quite a bit of work to do to get everything to going. But I'm very excited. It's almost like I'm rushing the cold, but I can't do nothing about it. It's like I'm rushing the cold to go ahead and go on, girl, for so we can get us some stuff to growing and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be excited. I'm definitely gonna be taking y'all out into the garden with me, and we're gonna be having our little conversations from there. Usually during that time of the year, I'm out there like I'll be outside before my kids even leave for school. So sometimes I'll be out in the garden like 7:30 in the morning. And but then I go out there like that right there. I'm doing stuff out there, but then I only hit the live button until like 9 o'clock. Um, that'd be like my little time that I be out there and me and God be having our conversations and all of that's my alone quiet time. And then to turn that sprinkler on is like my music or whatever. I bought me a sprinkler before I had got mad and left everything behind to be destroyed. And I think for that sprinkler, I think we paid 75 $75 or $80 for that nice sprinkler. And it didn't hardly get used, but we gonna put her to use. We gonna put her to use, and it make, ooh, it's like music to your ears. You know, you ever know, it's like, I always say it when I used to have it going. Only thing that I'm missing, you got them the back in the days, them plastic folding lawn chairs that like click, click, click as you move it around and stuff like that. I say that was the only thing that I'm missing, and I could just lay it in the middle of the rows and just lay there and let the sprinklers splash on me. As hot as it be in the summertime and stuff here, so can y'all tell that I'm excited? I'm excited about the growing season. Yes, I am. And plus, when it get cold and stuff like this, I feel like I'll be just gaining weight, gaining weight, gaining weight, gaining weight, only for me to go back and look at the scale and I only be like 7 pounds, added on 7 pounds or whatever. But it just like feel like I be hibernating like a bear or something. I don't know. But anyways, that just be how my head be working, and I try not to make it like no thing is where I'm going somewhere and I'm jumping on a scale every day trying to figure out, girl, did you gain 1 pound, did you gain 2 pounds, did you gain 3 pounds, and worrying about 2 and 3 pounds when you done lost 130 pounds is absolutely crazy, you know especially in the way that I remember at one point I was just like, I felt like I was gaining weight, and I was asking my husband like every day, "Do it look like I'm gaining weight? Do it look like I'm gaining weight?" So I was asking him so much, and then one time he started saying, "Yep, yep, look like it, look like it." And then I started turning around looking at him. It's like, "Why would you say that?" He was like, "Hell, you ask me every day, so I gotta give you something else." He was like, "Because if you asked me yesterday and I told you no, and now you been asking me again today," he was like, "Now I'm gonna give you a different answer, and I'm gonna see how you gonna deal with it." So, you know, it be like that always. When you deal with issues that I've dealt with before, you have like a warped sense of how things really, really are until you actually like you get it. You don't need somebody else to tell you um how things are going, and through all of the things that I'm going through now and everything, I'm getting better and better at that type of stuff. And then if I want to know, go jump yourself on a scale somewhere and find out. Yeah, I can't even tell you how scared I was to look at that paper that my niece handed me from the hospital. I looked at that thing and I was like, 6 pounds, really? And I was scared all of this time. So yeah, don't let your mind be the devil's workshop. You know, just keep moving forward. And if you do put on a couple of pounds, then do what you got to do to get them, to throw them back away. Throw them away. Get back on track and get it done. So for me, I'm like, I cannot. Oh, I can't wait to crank up the tiller and start getting back out there and getting this stuff done. Like, I've been out in that back garden um to just go out there and like collect some of my things that I had left out there during that time. And other than that, I really haven't been out there. And I have other trees and stuff out there. I got a miniature ice cream banana tree, another kind of banana tree, a plantain tree, a soursop tree, um, another kind of tree. I don't know what it's called, but all like plants and trees and stuff that people donated to me and everything. And I haven't been out there. We had planted peanuts. Had a bunch of peanuts planted out there. We was in the battle with the squirrels for a long time out there and stuff. But so much stuff. All it boils down to is I'm here and I'm going to encourage you all to grow your own food. Ain't nothing like your own stuff. Like sometimes you'll go to a restaurant and it can be disappointing the food that they put down, but it'll just do. and then you can go in the kitchen and you can put it down and make it happen your own self. Look at girl face hard. She hungry for wings. I hear that. Um, what they say on 227? There's no place like home when your family's around you. I'm gonna stop singing these people's songs because y'all know I be getting flagged for singing their songs and stuff. They be turning my videos yellow. Now, if I'm on here talking about some stuff and they just want to censor what I have to say, then they just gonna have to turn me yellow, and then I'll make shorts and stuff out of them later on down the line or whatever. I'm gonna get what I need to get out of them. Hey, she cooks and rolls. How you doing today? This my chef over here, girl. I know you be having me rolling. You be having me rolling over there. Yes, you do. I really love it. I love places because sometimes like my thoughts and stuff are I be like down sometimes, but here lately I've been like up, smiling and laughing and all of that good stuff. But I love other pages that I can go to. And I was looking at you. I was looking at you earlier today, Chef, and I was like, I know if she got kids, I know her kids be having a blast with her. You just seem like you. It is so fun in the kitchen with you. It just seemed like you just be having it lit in the kitchen, and that makes me happy to see that you can be in there all by your own self and you having a fantastic time. I'm the kind of person when I be in the kitchen, my husband comes, girl, strain your face up. Why you holding your lips like that and stuff? I'll be having I have on a serious face. Not that I be like serious and stuff about anything. It's just, you focusing on what you're doing. But I like the laughing and the excitement that you see the way you is in the kitchen. That's me in the garden. And I still be having that serious face on, but always did stuff. It's on. Oh, okay then. See, I don't really venture over on Facebook. Why I don't do that? I have a TikTok and a Facebook. I don't really post over on TikTok, but I will every now and then. I will go over there and post something. I can even go live over on TikTok, but I just, I haven't gotten into it like that. But it's very funny to see you like you're excited when you off in your kitchen, like you in the zone right then. So and that grit commercial, honey, that Dr. Umar commercial, I said I'm gonna start asking people for they grit money too. They making money like that. Okay, I'm gonna learn it too. I was just on here talking about how excited I'm getting already for the growing season that's coming up. I got a lot of green stuff and a lot of stuff already growing out in my yard already. But I'm talking about the stuff that you can grow when this spring start to come in. I am so excited for that. But I'm glad I have some stuff that I need to build me some more garden beds and stuff like that. Because if I didn't have that, I'd be so anxious. I'd be starting to plant stuff way before I supposed to, and everything. And then I ain't got nowhere to put it at or whatever. So I just like need to bring it down a level or two. So I'm gonna get ready to start planting me some stuff, and get it right. Not planting me some stuff. Back up, Shauna. Back up. I gotta start building me some more garden beds to go up here in the front part of my property. Cause I'm gonna turn the back of my garden into all sunflowers pretty much. I think I'm gonna do sunflowers and peanuts. And hopefully the squirrels let us live this year. That's a whole nother story. Cause the squirrels is off the chain over here. Fast as you can plant your peanuts, they be digging them up. But y'all, we done spent a whole lot of time talking about the garden, so I ain't got to go out at the end talking about y'all grow some food because we done went through this whole hour talking about food and stuff off and on and the effects that gonna come down the line from California and everything. So y'all already know, and those that don't know how to grow, it still ain't no excuse. And saying you don't know how to grow stuff, just put a seed down in the ground. Some of you ain't even got to do nothing to it. Throw the seed on the ground and watch what it do. Food will grow by its own self. You ever see it? Listen, in the garden, I can tell you this. Let a tomato fall off of your plant and rot. And I put it on everything just to show us that seed fell to the ground and it rotted down there. When the next season come in for it to grow, I bet you will have a tomato growing back down on that ground. Cause some kind of way, seeds know what to do their own self. They know what to do their own self. So it don't take that much, and what you don't know, there is so much information out here in this world that you can look it up and you can figure it out for yourself. You can ask somebody, you can ask me. Put it in one of the comments up under one of my videos. I'll be happy to answer what I can answer. But again, I'm not no professional. I can just give you my opinion on what it is that you should do and how you can grow this and how you can grow that. And most of all, your stuff that you be getting from the grocery store, don't forget to try to grow that stuff when you get it. You already done paid for it. Why not eat it and regrow it too all at the same time so you can get your money's worth out of it? But this has been Life with Tashana over here, where life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you gonna get. But we are also the high class gardeners over here. And what does that mean? That just means we don't play around with bugs, snakes, worms, and frogs, and people who present themselves to be those types of things. We don't mess with those over here. So if you're interested in being a high class gardener, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and that like button if you like. And you a high class gardener, and we gonna learn and we gonna grow together. Until next time, y'all, I will see y'all later. Love y'all.